Hello, I am Ashley with Winging It with Ash. Welcome to my channel. I have recently, as in yesterday, moved to Barcelona, Spain. If you didn't see that video, definitely check it out. I'll link it up above somewhere. Never can get that right. In this video, I wanted to share with you the reason why I'm in Barcelona and then what my very first week here in Barcelona is like. Barcelona has always been a city that's been top of my list of cities that I've loved while traveling. I remember when I came to Barcelona years ago, I said multiple times, I actually have it on video, that I wanted to live in this city. I love the Spanish language. I've always been very interested in learning Spanish. I have just loved being in Spanish cultures, Spanish speaking cultures. I find them so warm. I love the language, and from Latin, which is what Spanish is derived from, there are many other languages that I could potentially pick up words from knowing Spanish. There are multiple schools that teach Spanish here in Spain, and I specifically chose one that's in Barcelona, but if you're interested, you can look through all the different options. I may even do a video on that, so if you're interested in why I chose the school I did, then I can talk about that specifically. So let me know in the comments below if that's something that you'd be interested in. But today I had my very first day of class. I was nervous. This morning I was really nervous. I actually was under the impression that maybe I would just be the only one taking the Spanish course, which is not the case, but like in your mind you just make things up. So I just imagined myself being the only one in this class having to learn Spanish with a teacher and a tutor. But no, and when I arrived, there was a father and son learning Spanish together, which is amazing. I would love for my dad to come to Spain and learn Spanish with me. A girl from Hungary and a guy from Austria. All of us are different age groups. I mean, a father and the girl from Hungary is around my age, and then the Austrian boy, he's probably in his early 20s. It's a wide range, which I was also very surprised about. It is summertime and a lot of people are on summer vacation, so maybe that gives opportunity for them to come and learn a language during their summer holiday, which I find amazing. I never thought of that as an option when I was younger, to go to a country and learn a language during my summer holidays. So with my Spanish, I am starting at ground zero, which I believe in Spanish course terms, that's like A1. When I arrived, they gave me 2 different books, as well as our professor or teacher. He already has a lesson plan prepared and ready for us to go over. In the classrooms, they have these screens that they use that are super high tech. You can draw on the screen while you're speaking. He writes out words on the screen while he's talking, or like some words we had to like connect, and you can go up there and just use your finger on the screen. Very high tech, very awesome. And I was, yes, extremely impressed. The one thing is, when I walked into the class today, I felt like they had already, like everybody in the class had already learned Spanish. I felt thrown into the deep end, and I definitely felt like maybe I was picking up 35%. And I still have like 3 years of high school Spanish under my belt. Imagine someone who's just coming in at ground zero. The second portion of the day, I have enrolled in a culture course. This means that after my language course of 2 hours, I have another 2 hours, 2.5 hours of culture, where we will go to markets, we will go into neighborhoods within the city, we will do a cooking class, all these kind of things that are immersive, so that I can learn more about the Spanish culture. I am so excited about this class, but this one specifically is for anyone at any point of their language learning. So I'm going to be one of the ones in that class that is going to be brand new, and a lot of other people are going to know a lot more Spanish than I do. I'm a little nervous about that, but I think that by being pushed and forced into situations where I have to try and figure it out and learn more Spanish is the best way for me to learn the quickest way possible. So that's it. That's it for day 1. day one is over and I feel really good. Like, I'm really excited. The school has so many people going to it through the hallways, going between classes. I saw so many people at different like language skill levels, and they do also fun things on the weekends, which I'm going to sign up to do one of those this week. Yeah, and to get to know more people that are living here in Barcelona. We already have something in common. We want to learn Spanish, which is a great starting point. So yeah, that is why I'm in Barcelona. I'm going to continue filming this week as I go and share what I learn with you in this video. And yeah, my experience of learning a language at my age. Like, I am in my 30s, so I'm not a spring chicken, and a lot of people say when you're younger it's easier to learn a language. So that is one of my fears, is that at my age maybe I won't be able to learn the language or retain everything. I hope that's not the case, and I'm going to work very, very hard for that not to be the case. But yeah, I am excited. I'm really looking forward to this, and I think knowing another language is going to enhance my life and allow me to have other opportunities that otherwise I wouldn't have. So yeah, I'm thankful for this opportunity. Partially, this opportunity is because you guys watch my videos, and I'm so grateful for that, because I have an income that will allow me to do this through YouTube, and I am so appreciative. This is going to be really good for me, and I'm going to share every step of the way. I'm so lucky to be in an area where there is a Carrefour very close by, or Carrefour, I don't know. A lot of people say it different ways, but I was able to do a little tiny bit of shopping to get some of my necessities. I got some Greek yogurt for the morning, as well as some granola. I was wandering around the Carrefour forever looking for cereal. I was completely convinced that Spanish people just don't eat cereal because it doesn't exist in the grocery store, which isn't true at all. It just so happened that I was only on the first floor of the Carrefour, and there was a second floor below me that had all of the different normal things like coffee and tea and cereal. So I was able to get some granola. I also picked up some jamon, which is very common here in Spain. They have so many different types. I have it upside down. It's not super cheap. They do have cheaper options, but this is the one that was suggested to me to pair with melon. Jamon and melon, this combination, the sweet and salty of this, has been something that I've dreamt of since I was here last in Spain. And the combination, I absolutely, I'm gonna have some of those when I turn this camera off, because I am so excited to have this sweet, delicious combo. This is awesome. I'm super stoked to be here, and I am loving just exploring, getting to know my city and the people around me. But now I need to unpack in my apartment, maybe meet my roommate, and probably get some sleep, because it has been an exhausting day. Learning a language is exhausting. Like, just walking down the street now, I am like hearing English and I'm hearing Spanish, and I'm trying to translate and trying to think, oh, what's that word? Like, and it's only day 2. Oh my gosh, I have so far to go, but it's really looking up. Like, I am really, really enjoying myself. Happy day 3 of Spanish class. I almost didn't make it today and make this little video in my update, because look, I'm already in my PJs. It's, I think, 11 p.m. My day has gotten away from me. I signed up for the gym, which I'm super excited about, and then I did some shopping, like getting soap, like shampoo and conditioner, things like that I didn't come with. I also unpacked today, so I'll be putting that in my little video about my apartment. But I wanted to update you on today. We went over different things in class, like numbers, and then also the feminine and masculine. Boy, is that a toughie. Like, even some of them you just kind of have to guess. So it was really like an interesting class today, because There are indications at the end of words that indicate whether it's feminine or masculine. But then some of them, the ending does not indicate where it goes. So it would depend on if you put L and la in front of it. Yeah, it was fun to try and guess, but like I got a ton of them wrong. And I don't know that I feel any better about doing it again. For example, these are my notes that were taken today, and I had to look at all these little X's are ones that I got wrong in class. My teacher is so kind, and he says like it's fine. Like he doesn't even tell us we're wrong. He like pretends like he didn't hear the first time, so then we change it and then we're right. So cute. Really awesome. The other thing that I did today was in my cultural class, it was kind of a study day where the teacher was available for any questions or things that we had. I made little note cards. I know this week that we're going to be going over numbers, so I just bought this at the store, this tiny little thing, and I made these flashcards for the numbers. So 1 to 100, I made these flashcards, and it has the numbers on the front, and then in pen I wrote on the numbers at the back. I have not done flashcards in years. Here I am, 36, doing flashcards. And then I also made some flashcards for the letters of the alphabet and how they sound. I have so much to memorize, so much to learn, but I'm doing everything I can, including flashcards. I'm going to try to get some sleep. My apartment is really loud, as you can tell, and so I didn't sleep well last night. So hopefully tonight I'll be extra tired and get good sleep. I will see you tomorrow when I talk about my last day of the week. On Friday, we have a holiday, so tomorrow is the last day of my very first week of Spanish class. Crazy. All right. Buenas noches. All right, that is it. That is the end of my week. It was a good week. It was a lot of vocabulary, a lot of Spanish that I did not pick up or understand, but I know that I will in the future, and that I'll be able to see the progress. I just have to remember that I will make progress. It just seems like a lot in the moment. One of the best things is that I made a friend in my Spanish class. She is so kind. We've gone to the beach together. We are going to go on many more adventures together. And what better friend to make than the friend that's in your Spanish class, because then you can practice Spanish together. It works out great. But I'm enjoying my time here in Spain. I'm looking forward to learning more about the Spanish culture in my second course, where my professor every week changes and the topic changes with the professor. So it's really awesome to be able to also have that included in my course. If you are a native speaker, let me know if you have any tips for me, but those of you who have learned a language later on in life, or even in high school, what are some tips and tricks that you have for me? Anything will help. Specifically, I think that study methods, I don't quite know how to study to learn a language, so any suggestions down below, yeah, I'm open to, because when I get home from 4 hours of Spanish, I am exhausted, but I also know that I need to somehow figure out a method of studying so that when I go back to class the next day, I've already reviewed the material and I can move forward from that, because every day it is a new topic, it is a new thing. Like, I've gone from letters to numbers to colors to days of the week. Like, all these things seem small, but when you're brand new to a language, they're not, and it's a lot of memorization. So I definitely need help in any suggestions you have. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am excited to be able to document where I am now, and in the future look back on this video and see where I am in the future. It'll be amazing, and I'm glad that I can take you guys along this journey. Okay, last thing is that I am going to do a Q&A next week, so if you guys have any questions for me, any questions, anything, put them down in the comments down below. I will get a bunch of your questions, put them together, and do a whole big video. All right, that is it. Done and dusted. Adios.